It's an interesting structure.
Here. One of the things I
They're
love
still
that they
called
brought back
shrines?
from Breath of the Wild is being able to tag different elements that you see in the environment, and then they appear on your map, so we always know where we're trying to go.
Sweet.
But as you can see, we've only got 4 hearts. We're a little early on.
Okay. Very sorry. Very sorry about all that. My internet randomly disconnected. It always happens at the worst possible times. But it does give me the chance to skip through and get to the gameplay, which is the part that you would want to see. So, continuing.
Hello and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Kay and I'm here with Gabriel and Billy. We're going to take another look at The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Billy, where are we at and where are we going?
We are at the Great Sky Island, and we have a long trek ahead of us. We are going to try to get over to
one of those shrine things.
Here.
Oh wait,
one
they're
of the things
still
I love
called
that they brought
shrines?
back from Breath of the Wild is being able to tag different elements that you see in the environment, and then they appear on your map, so we always know where we're trying to go.
Sweet.
That's
But as
interesting.
you can see, we've only got 4 hearts. We're a little early on in the game, so we've got a little bit lower level weapons. And we've already got a friend here.
Oh yeah.
He wants to play.
Yeah, that wants to hang out.
Onuma
So
went
I'm
here
going to quickly fuse
and fought that guy.
this log.
Wow, that is
That's a big boy.
Two-handed weapon, so
great. Take a sword.
and goodbye.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like how they don't,
I thought you were going to send
like
him
the
on a little
guardians
flight.
would just fly away whenever you hit them.
All right, we'll do that.
I like how the
Try to do that to some other
Poor
baddies
schmuck.
a little bit later.
the constructs just stay in
Grab a
place once
mushroom
they
right
die.
there.
Makes it a lot easier to grab the
Couple other
materials
soldiers over there.
that they drop.
Ooh, and Choo Choo.
Quick, they're distracted.
Looks like they want to have a chat with each other.
Ooh.
And I think it's time to.
No, just watch the
make
fight.
an entrance.
If you stand back and let your
Starting with a
enemies kill
bang,
each other,
you know.
you'll win every time.
How else would you do it?
Truly.
You know,
A
one
truly
thing I did
wise man
notice,
can win without ever
is
drawing his sword.
The settings for controls are not.
Okay, let's see these.
Is
Cura pad. That's interesting. So, is that going to be the replacement for the Sheikah Slate? They're still calling them abilities. So is that just what they're going to be called in the game? Is that the official explanation? Abilities? That's all they're going to call it? Like, really, they would call it like green hand abilities or something.
the settings for controls are not what I needed
Oh, no.
for buttons. So I am one of those people that I'm an enabler. And I like swapping the jump button. So
What?
Oh, my goodness.
That's weird.
let's pick up some
I don't know anyone else who does that.
Don't worry about it.
I love that Billy just created
just
chaos.
making an
by-
impression. Let's grab a few things.
That was a very quick way to take care of those enemies. And I think that you also were able to create some red choo-choo jelly from that, too.
I think so. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was really, really great. And red choo-choo jelly is actually
Oh,
one
there's
of
that
the best things
Stimulus
to fuse
shroom
onto
that
arrows.
Onuma
'Cause
intentionally
they
didn't
basically
pick up.
turn it into fire arrows.
Sweet.
So they're very valuable.
That one's
Looks
got the
like
wind.
This soldier has a board fused.
That one's got a wind attack.
So
I remember
want to
correctly.
match
How convenient there are boards just laying around waiting for you.
Hmm.
So when you attach a board to a weapon, you have the power of wind, and so you can also hit
And also
enemies, but they're really, really useful for crowd control.
I was gonna say also the power of smacking. You know?
How are they going to make this
Wow.
game
That's a
difficult
really powerful gust of wind.
with all
Did
this
a backflip,
power
did a
that Link has?
You do have to be careful because, as you can see, that is
You're
wood.
a little flammable.
So,
A little flammable, and it's pretty.
yeah, let's cool off in the water here. Oh, fish. I like fish.
Yeesh. That is their official pronunciation now.
There we go.
If it's in Hyrule,
Arowana.
it's a fish. If it's on Earth, it's a fish.
Nice little swim.
Yeah.
Um,
Another fish.
I think you should use some of those horns that you picked up
That is-
too.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Wonder if
because
the
I would like
ancient
to
fish
also have
has,
the
like,
ability to
ancient
use my
effects.
sword. So I'm gonna hop into.
Like from Breath of the Wild, there were the,
Let's see. Let's take this.
you know,
construct
ancient short
horn
sword, ancient shield stuff.
and hold it. And then.
Oh, they don't
drop
let you cook useless materials
Switch
that you
over
wouldn't want to
to-
cook anyway?
Let's just
Sad.
use this broadsword.
Call.
That'll be fun. Nice.
And that's got a little oomph on it. So I haven't taken any damage yet, but I do know,
Somehow.
my skill
You
level.
just left those
so-
construct parts there.
And I do like to cook, so I am going to grab a couple items here.
What you gonna make for us?
Yeah, let's grab
Oh, the
some of the
arowana.
fish that we got
What? Yeah.
and some steak,
Nice.
little surf and
Steak.
turf,
Please
and
season that. Thank you.
my mom always
It's
told
raw
me to
meat.
use
It's
salt,
not steak.
Good.
and we'll cook.
Looks delicious.
What a nice meal.
Delicious.
Well balanced.
Yum.
Sure.
So
Salt grilled
grab some of
meat.
these things too. And I do also want to beef up my shield here.
You know, it's concerning when it just says meat and it doesn't say
Oh.
specific type of meat.
So that was an
That's not exactly what you had in mind, was it?
So we'll just do that.
There are two different rocks types that you can fuse. One of
Oh,
them
it
is
says
more
fused
of
has
a
already
bludgeoning type,
fuse has already been used on this.
types that
So that means that you can't fuse multiple things, like fuse a shield to a sword and then that sword to another shield and then that shield to another sword. I wanted to make the spear that reaches from island to island,
you can
Darn.
fuse. One of them is more of
though I think that would be pretty brittle in real life.
a bludgeoning type, and one of them's a sharper edge type.
And so
Yeah.
now that I've got a one-handed
That
weapon,
edge.
it makes it so I can also use my shield that has
Right
the rock on it.
bloom
That gives it a
seed.
bit more durability,
Listen,
which
that-
is nice.
Missed one.
That's also one of my favorite shields because I'm
Non-completionist.
not great at defense, but like turning your shield into an offensive weapon, 10 out of 10.
One of the nice things about caves is oftentimes you're going to find keys, and keys eyeballs.
Oh wait, how are you supposed to
are
blow that up
super helpful,
without?
Yes.
especially if you
What is this?
can at times have bad aim.
Or if you're fighting a moving target.
Yes.
I want to see its health bar.
There we go.
One of my favorite additions. Well, like the fuse ability is.
What is this guy?
So that was a
Some
bubble
kind of frog?
frog.
Oh, it's a
And they're new to this title.
Mhm.
They dropped something
Ah.
called Bubble Gem.
and a bloopy.
Collect them all.
See what happened.
So one of the things that I did see when we got in here is this rock wall here, and rock walls aren't totally new to the Legend of Zelda franchise. And oftentimes you can
Yeah,
just use
they're
a
in
bomb
like
to
every
get
game.
in there, but
Even the first
um,
one.
Bomb flowers are a limited resource.
yeah, you don't want to. I like using, as you guys are well aware.
Drill shaft.
I do like using
The drill shaft breaks those
bombs
kinds
and
of
arrows a
rocks
lot, so I
in
wanna
Breath of
save
the
those,
Wild.
But by fusing this rock and
Oh, that's cool.
That was
Nice.
great.
sword, we get back here, and it is. This is something that I love doing in the game. Every time I see a rock wall, I want to get back there because you'll get.
We've never seen footage of a fused weapon breaking in this game. Just wanted to
helpful
point that
resources
out.
like rubies, amber that you can use to fuse to items, but you can also sell them to make serious bank.
That's a big draw for me of the caves that you can find. They're very fun to explore because they're full of these new materials and ore deposits and keys and
Jeez.
Speaking of
sometimes
Wait.
Valuable resource.
ore deposit. 'Cause they're
Something
full
weird
of
about his
these new
stamina wheel
materials,
right there.
and
it just continuously
ore
drained
deposits and
instead of like it is there, where it just had the
new
the red
materials.
thing.
Mhm.
See it?
And ore deposits and keys.
Looked more like bullet time than like running.
And
Jeez,
speaking-
most
sometimes
valuable resource.
sometimes treasure too. And the things hiding in caves and behind rock walls are always worth going after. So it's a good idea to make
Always.
a point of
That's a
exploring any
bold
cave you come
statement.
across.
Absolutely.
Oh, we've
so
been
the shrine that we're
here.
trying to get to is up there, and
Cool.
so we still have some terrain to cover.
Yeah.
This
Onuma
river
went
right
to
here
this
is pretty
to
long
this lake
and pretty
or
wide,
river.
and so I'm going to need a lot of stamina to get across it. And I know that we're this early on in the game that I just don't have it. If you did watch Mr. Aonuma's presentation, you saw that he used
He built the raft. Yeah.
Ultra Hand to fuse these 3 logs together with the fan to make a raft. I'm not a big fan of boats. I'll be totally honest with
Not
you.
a big fan.
So, thanks. So I want to find a couple different ways that we can try to traverse this river.
A couple different.
And so,
The floating Zonai platforms.
so once you select Ultra Hand, everything that you can interact with turns orange, but the ones that you can actually grab that are close enough turn green. So I know I can
Okay.
grab this one, and I'm just going to manipulate
So it literally is just
carefully,
super powered magnesis that's not
you know.
metal.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So I'm going to put this here, and then let's see, there should be a
Those platforms are great because they'll just maintain their
Wouldn't
altitude.
it be falling off now?
Yeah,
drop this up
have
here.
fun hovering.
And I want to get away from the water.
I think.
Oh yeah,
careful with that
that's
fan.
away
that fan's
from
not
the
attached.
water.
It's gonna fall.
That's
It's gonna fall. Oh no. Well,
But that's the thing with Ultra Hand too. I can also
just grab it from
Can
the
you
bottom of the water.
climb on the
Helpful.
box? I want to
You
know.
might want to stick
got
it on the
those
top.
that is a good
grills.
idea.
I'd think that it would be difficult, but
So
That's fine. You can get up there.
okay.
Nice.
Yes.
attach.
So
Yeah.
if I'm getting
Wouldn't
this
you want
right,
to turn it?
oh,
But I want to get some verticality out of this thing.
I see. So you don't wanna build a regular ship. You wanna build a sky ship.
Wait,
Yeah.
Then. Okay. You don't wanna build a
is this thing
regular
like
ship, you wanna
immune to
build a sky
gravity?
ship kinda
Yeah.
system then. Okay.
Shouldn't Link be
okay. I
dying now?
respect that.
You know,
Wait,
the
Wait, what?
division.
What did it say there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I
Map. Why does map have to be a Zonai ability? Shouldn't there already be a map?
respect that.
Oh right, it's the map in Breath of the Wild was a Sheikah slate.
You know,
Map.
this
Respect the
is,
vision.
Now, since that's too high for me to jump up and
Nice.
hop up there, I'm just going to use Ascend, and then
Smart.
switch over to Ultra Hand.
Still want to see what that purple ability
I
they
see what
had
you're doing
in
here.
in Zeltic's.
I love that like
gameplay
if you just look
demonstration.
around at all the things you can interact with and manipulate with Ultra Hand, and really the sky's the limit
I
with
think
the types
that's
of things that
going
you can
pretty
build.
slow.
Like, look at this. This is flying in style.
That's right.
This is how you cross a river.
Listen,
It's falling
personally,
in
I would
style.
add maybe like 1 or 2
Buzz
more fans,
Lightyear.
but like I respect the vision. It's cool.
Yeah, you have to be careful though. The more
And,
Zonai devices you add, the quicker it'll drain your energy cell. So
Exactly.
this early in the game, 1 fan, maybe 2 fans is probably all you need.
So now I've crossed the river, but I want to try something else. So what I'm going to do is grab this fan off.
Can you pick the fan back up?
You know, this might be the only way I cross the river ever.
It's
gonna go back.
gonna
Be a little.
wait. What?
Go
like,
back.
On this platform.
on this platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly. Yeah.
It's
It's
Wait.
so much more
stylish.
stylish than
But with this configuration, couldn't you just, because it's not
On the
affected by
logs.
Still
gravity,
nice,
you can
relaxing
pause
little
the
trip.
ride at any time, recharge
Yeah,
the
look at
battery, and then
Close dry too. Until I.
Oh, what
so
were
it
you
has
saying?
infinite horizontal movement.
All right, let's see what else we can use to get over here. So, got. Okay,
What else is around?
let's see what we.
Yeah,
can
if you
put
just
here.
turn on Ultra Hand and just take a look. Look at
at
all
that.
of those things.
There's
Yeah.
so many options.
And like, what are you gonna do with a pot? You know,
grab this.
Like, you never know. You could do something really fun with one.
Yeah,
No, I
you beat it
appreciate
up,
how
you turn it
much,
into a pot lid, and then you use that
you
to
have
deflect
to
a
play with.
guardian beam.
Exactly.
Oh
Think
wait,
of the
wrong
crazy
game.
things you can build with all this stuff.
Grab this fan here. I'm a fan of fans.
But not a fan of boats.
A fan
No.
on a bot.
How about we're establishing
A non-centered fan.
Billy lore. Okay. And
Okay.
let's see how
I
this
want to know
goes.
what's in the
I
box.
don't-
Absolutely have a plan here, and I'm
I
really excited to see
I have
what
some
you pull
thoughts.
off.
I'm curious to see if I can actually. There we go. I want to do it as far there. Perfect. Okay.
That is
How does
precarious.
that make you feel, Kay?
Very precarious. I feel like
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna actually mix and match a couple abilities here. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is use Ultra Hand to lift that
wow. Look at the reach on
crate
Really good reach.
as
That's
far as I
crazy.
can go,
that. Do not fall off the platform,
and now I'm gonna
or
bring
you will
back
drop it
here,
into the bottom of the river.
carefully place it here. Now
Oh, and now he's gonna
All right.
use
I'm gonna
recall
use
on it.
another one of Link's abilities, and this is
Uh-huh.
recall. So I'm gonna recall where that crate was, and we're gonna see what we can do.
Wow. Okay, so now you're just traveling the path that you created using Ultra Hand, and giving yourself some height. Oh, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna make it?
I think he's gonna
Oh,
get
it's
it.
gonna be so close.
A little short. Oh.
I believe.
Yeah. I think
Why
I
would
got
you
enough stamina,
dash?
So I am gonna make it
can make it.
across.
Yes.
that
was
is
good.
a
That was
very-
still good. That was really good.
Very creative use of the materials you had on hand.
Yeah.
I especially like the idea of creating your own updraft with the fan. We should note, though, that the first time you're here on the Great Sky Island, you don't actually have the paraglider, so that solution won't
Yep.
work.
It's
Unless you come
confirmed.
back and try to the advanced course of river crossing.
Advanced.
But that's
course.
one of the things I
These
I
are
love
interesting
about this
stairs.
game is being able to find different
Because that
creative
was
ways,
on the
different
Great
options.
Plateau. Very similar stairs.
Find
near
different
the Temple of
ways
Time.
that you want to accomplish objectives, whether that's in a shrine, whether you're out in the world. It's just really it's fun to mix and match these things. If they work, they work. If they don't, just a lot of trial and error, and it's fun.
It is. It's great to ask yourself, like, can I do that? Will that actually work? And a lot of the times the answer is yes.
Yeah.
And it's actually a lot
Why
of
would
fun.
he not sneak up
Looks
on
like
those?
we've
It's like the idea of like coming back
Those guys
with
have-
more resources
Those constructs have such a far range
and
of sight.
trying different ways to get across
Right,
places.
right.
It's fun.
Okay, well, there is a captain construct down there, and we just saw it fuse something, or we're seeing it now.
A barrel.
A barrel?
Oh, so they can
Or
use
not.
fuse just the constructs, but not Ganon's enemies. Okay.
His buddy. Like, nope.
I am going to attach these two logs in here because they're throwing things at me.
Oh my
That-
gosh. Oh, now
one
he's
looks
attempting to fuse again. Oh, he
pretty-
made a
Is it a board?
He's gonna-
duster, yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
What's your plan, Billy?
The Billy way.
Try a ruby here.
The power of fire.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
That seems
gonna
like
do now?
kind of a
That
waste.
was absolute
Like eventually,
overkill.
that's a pretty rare material.
Okay,
You're
I've
gonna
never
run
read
out.
about
Beautiful. I just
And we're just going to get out
love
of here.
seeing it all go up in flames.
Well,
We're going to leave the cards
was-
behind.
valiant effort on behalf of the constructs. Unfortunately, they were not prepared to fight Billy Berghammer.
No. So we're going to hop into this cave here, and I like roller coasters, so let's
love
just,
'em.
there we go. It's all
I
about
don't think
dismount.
that's how physics works.
And let's grab a fan.
What happened to all the realistic stuff from Breath of the Wild?
And
Wow.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought that you did it this time, but it's actually a little bit off center, and that pains me in my soul.
don't give me
It's
the
creative
business about
vision.
yes.
Ooh.
I support it.
Ooh, and a
I
Dark
support
areas.
Listen,
dark
it works.
cave.
That's all we need, I guess.
She said begrudgingly.
So when you're excuse me.
Why
when
is
you're
the fan
playing,
still running?
Tears of the Kingdom, you're going to encounter caves that are extremely dark and also, like as you saw, pitch black. And you've been seeing me picking up these bright bloom seeds as we've been going on. Now, there are a number of ways that you can use bright bloom seeds to brighten up, literally, what you're trying to see.
There they are.
There we go. And so I'm going to drop one of these. So this is a simple way. Just grab it out of your inventory
Whack it.
and whack it.
Sweet.
So,
Sweet.
or
They're so cute.
you can also throw them.
Nice.
Nice little
That's
light
one of my
impact.
favorite ways to do it because it doesn't expend any resources.
Yeah, I do like expending resources, as you can see. And so you can also attach one to an arrow and just loft one into an area, and it just brightens
But
it
it
up. Now
wastes
that's-
an
that can
arrow.
That's
be-
really handy
and
if
bow
you're in a really big open
durability.
space that's dark.
Let's see what we got over here. Okay, so that wasn't that dark. So this is pretty light, but you never know what you're going to see on the other side. There could be treasure. There could be really
Traps.
scary
Something
things.
terrifying.
You've never seen one of those
But you
friendly
can attach one to
constructs
the,
talking.
Yeah.
the ceiling of
Like-
where you're
like
in.
this guy.
Improve your
or this guy.
visibility overall.
It's
At least
really
talk to one
It's
of
really,
them.
really helpful.
Yeah.
So
That would
anytime
be
you find
really
a
nice.
cave,
Oops.
to recap, go in and take everything.
Why are there so many
Take all the bright bloom
carts?
seeds and all the other stuff you can find.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been
Ooh,
taking up. I'm
Zonai
seeing you
orbs.
taking. I've been taking up a lot of gameplay time. Gab, would you like to play?
I'm so ready.
There you go.
Let's go.
Let's get after it.
But first of all, I'm gonna. Wait.
Jump.
Yeah. Okay. No. First of all, I'm gonna right some wrongs here. Not to call anyone out specifically, but yeah, I need that to not be like that.
You do you.
I think I want to use this cute little weapon that you
Cute little
that
Reaper.
you made. Yeah. So I see a railing here, so let's go ahead and create a
Go for
fun
another
little
ride.
yeah. But this time, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take out a fan from a Zonite capsule.
But there's a bunch of fans right there.
So these are one-use items. The fan isn't one use, but the capsules. Once you take out the item, you can't put it back
Oh.
in. But basically, it's a super handy way to just have just resources at hand, so you can create your fun vehicles or your shenanigans
Wow.
as you go. What a view, right?
I know.
I wonder if you can
You're gonna give
fall
Bailey
off.
vertigo.
Like if you
Okay, so
place three
look down.
fans
Look
on the
down.
same side, is it gonna push you
No,
off
but
the
truly,
railing?
Wow, that sunset.
The
Ugh.
I love the Sky Islands and just like the view from above
So
is
cool.
breathtaking.
And it's got
So,
Ganon's
okay, to
music
kinda
playing
stay
in
on
the
task here, let me
background.
look at the map real quick because I'm someone who gets lost very easily, so I'm very happy for the pins. I guess we're going that way, but first I want to show off this fun little gadget.
Yeah.
So this is a Zonai device dispenser, and how it works is basically you can use construct horns or Zonai charges to get Zonai device capsules. So I just used 5 soldier construct horns, and let's see, we'll get some fun stuff out of it.
When you use horns, it's a 1-to-1 rate, so you'll get 1 device for every horn you dump in. But if you use Zonai charges, you get a little bit more of an increased return on your investment.
Yeah, and you just toss them in like you're cooking. Pretty simple to use, but super helpful. So as you saw, we got some fans,
my
we got
That's a
some
lot.
That is a
I
lot.
saw this in
some portable pots, and one
Celtic
of my
and
personal
Commonwealth
favorites, some flame emitters.
or
Yeah.
videos.
Another cool thing is that once you discover these, you can actually look them up in your map. They'll be marked with this symbol, and you'll
Ah.
be able to see exactly the kinds of device capsules
So
that you
there's
can
a
get
best
from that particular
Device.
device dispenser.
For
And each
each.
dispenser has a different variety
Mhm.
of devices available, so it's worth trying to seek them out, and you can make return trips to them as needed.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we have to go the other way, but like, listen, I can't resist a Korok in need.
Oh,
You know,
he's so cute with his little backpack.
little backpack.
Little backpack. Yeah.
Homie overpacked. Me, whenever I go home, actually.
Yeah, yep. I
Okay,
hear
so
it.
let's see what we got to work with. I see. Listen, I'm a fan of the roller coaster ride, so like, let's.
Well, and there is
They
a rail
haven't
leading
showed
up
us
to
anything
let's-
about the tower.
says
Korok's
friend.
friend, so
Let's do that. But,
Interested to
we
see
just
that.
got a whole bunch of capsules. Like,
Okay.
More than one. Listen.
Ah! Nice catch.
It's
That
fine.
was
I
insane.
want to see how much damage it
Totally,
does.
planned.
Yeah.
Um,
Great. I could not have done that any better.
and okay, this is my
Beautiful.
vision. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me put this
I
here.
mean, this is gonna be a fast roller
Gonna
coaster.
be.
Oh,
Excuse me.
you missed.
I would like. Did I miss again? Okay, hold on.
Third
There we
time.
go.
There we
Third
go.
time's the charm, indeed. Okay, and let's help our little friend. Listen, I want to give him the true
I mean,
roller coaster
You should
experience.
turn him so he's
like-
facing forward at least. I don't think you
that's
attached
a
him
good
either.
call.
Haven't you
I
ever
think
been on a
he's
roller coaster that went backwards? You just don't know.
attached.
Yeah, is he attached?
Yeah, I
think so.
have. It's
No,
not
oh,
maybe
really the most
Okay,
fun
it's
thing.
Fine. Listen,
Well,
Prefer
he's
to
in
go
the same
forward.
part with you. You're fine.
it'll be
probably.
great. It'll be great.
The,
that was probably
Mr.
for the
Freeze at Six
best.
Flags
It was
is
a
not
very
fun.
safe, very gentle ride.
For that
a
very
little
reason.
fast, but you know.
I wanted it to go a little faster, but wait, hold on. Kind of.
There we go.
Okay, sir. You need to be out of this ride. Oh no!
Oof is right.
I'm so sorry.
I wish
poor
that you could
Korok.
do
It's okay.
damage
Sweat
to
a
the
little
It's
core.
all listen. It's all good. It's those are
Cheers.
Don't you just sweat when you're having so much fun?
Log.
Like that's what's happening right now.
Yes.
Their backpack
The Y
is full
button
of
has a
pillows, so
log
you'll be
of
fine.
text.
No Koroks were harmed during this little trip. It was fine.
And important Korok seeds too.
Yes. And actually, I'm gonna take I'm gonna go ahead and use this chance to use recall to go back. Oh right, we crashed for.
It is nice that you can just follow exactly the path, go backwards, and you can see the path before you commit too. So if you cast recall on something and then see, oh wait,
Yeah.
no, that's not where I want
It's
to
an
go, you can
interesting
cancel it
use.
earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super helpful. I guess we're approaching some.
Oh yeah, the cold environment.
Yeah. Okay.
Some snowy mountaintops. So cold environments, if you've played Breath of the Wild, you'll remember that the cold environments will cause you damage if you're not properly
Right.
prepared for them. And Gab, what are you doing?
Yeah, but you just eat food. There's plenty of apples lying around in Breath of the Wild.
Doing to prepare for the
So-
cold environment?
So I just took out one of the portable pots that we got just to show it off. These are a one-time use, so it will poof out of existence once I cook on it. But I just feel like it's a really helpful addition because you won't always have access to pots wherever you are. But if you have these, you can make food on the go. So
On the
that's
go.
fun.
And it's worth noting that they will also work in the rain because their
Yes.
fire is
Oh,
protected.
We need an
So
explanation
they are very
for
handy to keep on hand.
Okay,
why
so
do we
I'm
go
cooking. What are we
from
feeling for this,
1
for
to
this
0
meal?
hearts.
How about,
Chicken?
chicken
Okay,
Or
leg,
we
1
do
to
chicken,
3
little
hearts.
salt.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
gotta
I would
spice it.
assume
Okay.
that you start
Yeah,
this
I think
game
that'll
with
be
3
good.
hearts.
That'll be good. If I hit.
Chicken wings.
I'm hungry.
Aren't
That
we
means
all?
you're doing your job right.
Nice.
Ooh, perfect.
That was
So
a
Pot
we'll-
disappeared.
high
Yeah.
amount of time. I
but
think
now we
that's
can-
more than it would have been
And
in
now
Breath of the
we're
Wild.
Going into the cave rather than going into the cold environment.
Listen, I can't resist the cave.
Who
He's
can?
gonna use a
There,
scent.
you see,
And he's
there's
still
already potential here
Not
for
gonna talk to the construct.
Well, and the caves are
For
also
some
a
weird
great place
reason.
to get out of the elements too. So if you're in
Mhm.
the middle of a cold environment and you go into a cave, you can warm up a little bit.
Sweet. Look at that ruby. Look at all these
Nice.
bright bloom seeds. Listen,
Grab.
What
caves
a
are
trove.
filled with resources, as we keep saying. Like they're worth,
Yeah.
definitely worth checking out. Actually, well, now that I'm here, since we got some rubies, let me just
Oh yeah.
don't mind me while I do a thing. I wanna...
Yeah, this is another
Fire
great
sword.
play style, preparing your
Oh,
weapons and
I like
shields
where
and
you're going
such with fuse before you actually get into battle. It gives you a chance to be more thoughtful about what you're preparing and maybe
I
experiment
like how there's
a little
both a
bit more when
quick
you're not in the
and
heat
a
of it.
slow menu.
I see a trend
Be
happening.
nice if you could do that in
No,
Breath
don't-
of the Wild
no,
with
don't mind
cooking.
Listen. Does that not?
I mean, that's
No.
really cool.
It's really cool.
It's,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's my favorite kind of shield.
yeah, it's very handy.
And you
That's
know,
gonna
we
be
keep
nice.
talking about exploring caves, but
Yep.
I'm over it. I got what I wanted, so like I'm gonna bounce.
Well, we'll leave the rest of the cave for the viewers at home
Yeah.
to discover on their own.
I just love
Okay.
using Ascend to just, popping out in different areas. I do like to glance around for a bit and make sure there's no
No surprises.
Bad things.
surprises.
Yeah.
It's a good chance
Unbearable
it is.
to
cold.
eat my meal.
That is a new
It is worth noting that you could have backed
level
out
of
too
cold
if you had topped out
resistance.
in this environment and there was a baddie waiting for you. You could nope right out of there if you wanted to. So.
yeah.
Oh, that's good
I just
because
love that all these new abilities just give you.
if it was an
a brand new way
unreversible
to
decision,
interact
that
with
would be
the
pretty bad.
environment and to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanna look at that. Can I poke it?
No.
That's
Nope.
the
Okay.
Stay on
construct.
task.
All right. Okay.
Cook
Thank
it.
you.
What?
Born.
We are taking
Oh.
the nice off-road route over
Listen,
here.
that's where the good stuff is. Like I haven't found anything yet, but I
mean,
always
we're
like
s-
taking those side roads and
What
just
is
to
that
see.
box?
We're still heading in the right general direction, so
See what's up. Oh, I guess
Oh,
bad guys. That's what we
another
find.
captain construct.
I want to change to this,
Time to
but
show off
just
your,
in case. I want to see. Oh,
Oh,
look.
he's fusing.
It's
What's he
like
got?
he's got a
Oh.
fuse whip.
Oh, he
also
copied
embracing
you.
the
Wow.
power of fire. They seem like they're having a lot of fun, but I want to kind of join in.
I think your Keith's eyeball targeted
Oh,
the wrong enemy.
Wow.
That looks.
he handled himself.
Yeah, he did. He
Really
did not
well.
need my help, but also I want that thing that you have, sir.
Please
so
be
can
very careful.
Listen, I have the power of fire on my side.
Oh
What
my
could go
God.
wrong?
Whoa.
Was that not beautiful?
Well, you
That
made
was
very short work of that.
Very
thing.
nice.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
the real question: did the Zonai flame emitters, do they have durability?
can you
Yeah.
just
Can I show?
show off your sword for a second?
Yes. Look,
Because
I turned it into a rod of beautiful
Fireball. Love.
like,
Fireballs?
fireball shooting.
Okay.
that is everything I
weaponry.
want in a weapon.
I
Right?
Yeah,
know,
that's
but
fun.
also,
And you still were able to just hit him over the head with it.
and he dropped this fun little.
I
thing.
am going to
Oh.
end
I
the
need to
stream
embrace
Now
for
you
a
are ready.
moment the true power of fire.
soon,
Yes.
I mean, that worked out really
as
well.
soon as
especially
this
in a cold
session is
environment.
over.
that was great.
Because I mean,
Great.
And now that you're
I gotta
clearly
get to bed.
very
It's 10 o'clock
clearly
where I
set up
am.
for success. Okay, would you like to take over?
Sure.
You have the power of fire on your.
I appreciate that. And with great power comes great responsibility. And so I'm going to unequip the fire.
Kay said no.
Kay said, I don't trust myself with a weapon like that. So I'm actually going to
Meat.
create one of my favorite shields. Yes, thank you for the
Meat
reminder.
shield.
And I'm just going to
Meat shield.
make a meat shield. That's my favorite thing to do.
My question. I have two questions.
Yes.
One, is it useful? Two,
Meat
is it
shield.
delicious?
Yes
Those-
and yes.
Dope.
Bomb
Okay.
flowers
I
are
support it.
acting like
I'm
the
gonna
bomb
restock on
flowers
some
in.
stuff in here. and I
Always
That was
take
cool.
flowers.
Always.
Always
Yeah.
take the bomb flowers. Also, always destroy the deposit.
Absolutely.
You never know what stuff you're gonna find.
Also, can we talk about how beautiful this cave is? Right?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at all the huge tree
Is
roots.
that a
And the
I-
best.
crow?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Did you guys hear that
This
too?
is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Or
The
did
roots and such.
or did it happen in real life?
Let's go up and see what we have
I don't
here.
think there's
we're
any
pretty
crows
close
near my house.
to our destination by now. Oh,
Fun little
oh,
friend.
What the-
hello. Hello,
That's
friends.
gross.
Friend. Question mark.
I have some tasty meat for you. Do you like it?
Oh, it's a like.
Likes you. Maybe
Sure
a little
does.
too much.
Okay, well, but it liked my hammer better
More
than
than
your
Oh well, at
shield.
least it
That's-
doesn't
that's
take your
okay.
shield
That
this
one-
time.
That one hurt, and it's distracted.
You didn't ask for dietary restrictions, Kay.
You're
so
right.
Clearly
Maybe
that's
it's a
on you.
vegetarian. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna just eat this surf and turf.
Yeah.
Heal
That's
up
a
that
lot of
damage 'cause that was a lot.
wasted
And
hearts.
yeah, we'll just take this Reaper out. That seems like it would be a good idea. All right. Well, that was a like. and they are not new to the series, but they're new to this title.
I really like that they're back. I appreciate it.
They are actually terrifying,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, and
Actually.
creepy.
Like, really, like, look how gross it is. Like, I
it
do not,
drooling?
I do not want to come across one of these in the middle of a dark cave.
No,
let me tell you.
no. Keep
Let
those
me
bright blues
tell
from
ya.
Andy.
This one seems like it's guarding a treasure chest, and
Ooh,
You want to go for it?
I do not, because that is just an accident waiting to happen. So see you later. I do not want to
I bet
experience a
that
like
they've been
belly
told
again.
not to show us what's in the chests.
And we're coming out into the cold environment again, and I have about 2 minutes left on my cold resistance, but I don't like being on a timer, so I'm just gonna put some warm sweats on.
Archaic
And now
warm
I'm good to go, even if that.
greaves.
So I'm just gonna put some warm.
Warm greaves believed to be from a very long time ago. Despite the old look, the heat-retaining material makes it pleasantly resistant to cold temperatures.
Sweats on, and now I'm good to go, even if that resistance wears off.
I assume you can find those around here somewhere, maybe?
Yep, I think so. You'll
You
have
think-
to take a look and see for yourself.
Fair.
Okay. Oh, thank you for that.
Ooh, yeah. Pick up
Yeah.
all those choo-choo
The
jellies.
Gab is all about the fire, but I'm all about the ice.
Nice. Listen, we balance each other out.
All
And
right.
Billy's just about explosions, so
Yeah, I can get behind that too. So we
Ooh.
are trying to get up there. The shrine is right there, but this wall here is covered in
Yeah,
ice.
they're not going to show us the
And
shrine.
it's a little slippery.
a little bit.
a little bit. I don't think we'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to make that, especially not.
So
with
you
the
go
equipment
back
I
to the
currently
cave
have.
and
But
you use Ascend.
we do have some trees over here, so I'm gonna cut down a few trees and try to make something I can climb up. I don't have an axe. I have some sharp weapons, but I don't want to really ruin their durability. But I do have this stone shield that Billy made.
this wonderful.
And
What?
when in doubt, be a little
Stupid.
creative and out of the box. Take that tree. Take that.
I think
and
that you're
and
using
one of
more
those.
durability on
And
the shield
Can I make it? Oh,
So close.
Well, I guess
than you
I'll
would
just-
with
This
the
is
Reaper.
what I was saying, right? Like you can turn shields into
axes.
weapons
Yeah.
and like useful like just tools.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
what I
because that
absolutely
was
did.
incredibly useful.
So there is another sharp rock down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuse it to my thick stick, and now I have a big axe.
Big boy. axe.
Huh.
Big axe. And I'm gonna cut down one more tree because I don't think 2 is gonna cut it. There we go.
Cut it.
That was really nice.
Aha.
Okay, and then
Hilarious.
we are just gonna fuse these babies together. And I am
Oh.
kind of a perfectionist when it comes to building stuff, so it always takes me a really long time because I'm like, no, I want it to be perfect.
Billy and I, on the other hand, are like, oh, it's
That
on there. It worked.
Cool.
Okay, this is not quite right still. It's a little difficult to do this when the logs are rolling. There we go.
I thought you did pretty great
Yeah.
considering it was moving.
And that's the thing I really love about Ultra Hand. It's really easy to quickly grab and manipulate items and put them together,
Yeah.
make them do what you want them to do.
You know what? We are gonna
That's pretty. That's pretty.
we're
even,
gonna
that's
go
great.
with it. We're
Yeah.
gonna go with it. This will give me a little bit of a boost, and I'm just gonna stick it right here and hope it doesn't fall on me. I think we're good.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a
I
sizable.
felt everyone cringe. on
Give
this
it
couch.
there.
We're fine, you guys. Look.
Seems like there's
We're
just gonna be a
fine.
puzzle at every
We're
turn.
totally
Like I
not
felt like in
gonna
Breath of the
when I get
Wild
to
there
the
was a
top.
lot of wasted space. Doesn't look
Hey,
like that.
we
in
did it.
Tears
We
of
did
the
it.
Kingdom.
That.
We did it. That was a little precarious, but we managed to climb up the wall using our makeshift ladder. And obviously, that's not the only solution. So please look forward to being able to test out a bunch of different things. So now, with this beautiful vista here, we are at the shrine, and that's all the time we have for this segment. So thank you very much for tuning in. We've got a
All the
lot more
time
in
that
store
you
for you.
have.
Sit tight, and we'll be back soon. See you later.
Sure. All right. Well, I got to get to bed, but I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. I know there's nobody currently watching, but yeah. Very sorry about the internet delay. And I will see you